Hello, everybody. Hello, my friends. I'm a little bit excited. I get caught up in this Ohio State Buckeye football craze, tradition and history of excellence. I'm a former football player myself, and I love the game. I've been privileged to know an Ohio State Buckeye and been fortunate to go to some of their games. And if you've never been to an Ohio State University football game, it's an experience. It's something to see, and I'm sure some of you other fans around the country will say the same about your team, right? And I look forward to hearing about that in the comments. But to be in an environment with 108,000 people all wearing scarlet and gray and black and jumping up and down on the seats and doing an OHIO around the stadium gives you goosebumps. It's like probably similar to something in soccer in Europe, when they fill up those stadiums with 100,000 plus fans and got the scarves on and they're singing their songs, and it's that kind of feel. And coming from Maryland, never experienced anything like that in football, having played football. So I'm excited for the big game tonight against Notre Dame. And so since I started out with the Ohio State Buckeyes, I want to have a talk with you all about college. And I was also talking to my friend, my mentor, Jamal Titus. Please make sure you watch his YouTube channel, Jamal Titus, JamalTitus, all together. Jamal Titus. Every video I watch that Jamal does, I learned something that I didn't know before. And I tell him that in the comments. So please go check out his YouTube, subscribe, like, and share. And Jamal was talking about college. I think he's going to do a YouTube on college. And I want to talk to you about college. So I am fortunate. I am blessed. I have a college degree in business administration with a concentration in hotel management. Or I could say concentration in hotel management and a minor in business, whatever you want to call it. It's a hotel degree, right? From a 4-year accredited university. I work in the hotel industry. I have been employed in the hotel industry over 40 years of my life. And so I'm not a statistic, right? I'm actually working in the field of which I have my degree in. And I know there's tens of thousands of people that can't say that. I'm also going to tell you now at this point, I didn't need my college degree to work in this industry in the field of hospitality. Many of the GMs I've known in my life and in my career don't have a college degree. They started in a position, they exhibited superior work skills and ethics and a desire to advance and want more, and they got more and they promoted up, right? And they're GMs and they're amazing general managers. Excuse me. My freshman year, I can remember I was homesick. It was the fall of my freshman year. I was homesick. I was transitioning mentally to the college life, which no one had prepared me for. And I remember saying to some of my classmates how this is a waste. I thought I was going to come here and start studying classes that were going to help me make money and help me, I would start those classes faster. So my freshman year, I'm taking general studies, no classes for my major. And I'm like, I could go back home to Maryland, to Baltimore, go to a community college, work in the hospitality industry while going to college and get here faster. So, and wealth equals speed, right? Wealth has a need for speed. And I'm building that now. And so college is a wonderful experience. I've got friends to this day I am still in contact with that I met in college. Shout out to Shepherd University. Used to be Shepherd College when I graduated from it in 1987. I know I don't look that good. So it was an amazing experience. The friends that I have that I'm still in contact with from Shepherd are amazing. Shout out to you, Dwayne and Tara, Jasmine, the daughter of. So it was an amazing experience that I wouldn't trade for anything in the world. Did it help me make more money? No. I learned from putting my foot in my mouth in one of my earliest sales appointments after graduating from college. I asked this potential client, what college did you go to? And she said, I didn't. Now, she was the decision maker. She was the purchasing manager for a large manufacturing company in Baltimore, Maryland. And I didn't get the sale. I don't know if it was because I put my foot in my mouth and I asked her the question, what college did you go to or graduate from? Assuming for her to be in that role, she went to college. No, you don't have to have a college degree to succeed in life. Some of the most successful, financially successful people I know to this day have no college degree. So what are you saying, Ken? I'm saying that a college degree does not mean you are going to be wealthy. A college degree does not mean you are going to be financially successful. A college degree does not mean you are financially literate. In my opinion, what the college degree means is that you can complete a long-term goal and you paid for it, because you don't get it until you pay for it. Like, you can complete the course requirements, but you don't get the actual degree, the physical sheepskin. I don't even know if they do sheepskin anymore. You don't get it in your hands until you pay for it. So what does that tell me? That tells me college is a business. It's a business. They call it academia. They have different names for it because that's what we do in this world, is we come up with terminology deliberately to confuse people and keep them misinformed and miseducated. College is a business. You complete the requirements, you get the degree, the achievement, the proof of your completion of the requirements once it's paid for. It's a transactional experience. Oh man, tell you other stories about that another time, about how stressed I was, because God bless my mother and father who helped me some, and then I paid for the rest. And I worked after my freshman year of college back home in Maryland, Baltimore, and then I stayed in the town where I went to college for the next 3 years, and I never came back home to Baltimore other than to visit. And when I graduated, because I couldn't get a job in the town where I graduated from or nearby that paid me the money that I wanted to make, so that I thought I should make, because I have a college degree. And my degree was in hotel management. So now I have 2 generations of doctors in my family who are brilliant, amazing, wonderful people I love to death. Shout out to you, Aisha and Casey. Rest in peace, Aunt Carolyn. Shout out to you, Cousin Sharon. I'm extremely grateful to know and to call her my cousin in my family. And they're wonderful people. If you are going to college because your passion, or you want to go to college because your passion is to be a scientist, to be a researcher, to become an attorney, to become a college professor, to become a teacher, you need to go to college. But so many of the curriculums now weren't even around 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 30 years ago. You've got to watch Dr. Myron Golden's YouTube, if you can find it on YouTube, The History and Mystery of Wealth. You have to watch that video. It's going to blow your mind. It blew my mind. Dr. Golden tracks the history of wealth from the Garden of Eden up until 2015. I don't want to ruin it for you. You need to watch it. Send me your comments and let's talk about it. Let's find out what you get from it. What I got from it was, I need more of this education and teaching. And interestingly enough, is I have my degree. I'm thankful for it. It's on the wall. It was at my grandmother's house for a long time. I did the work. I wasn't really that adamant or cared about where the degree resided. Now it's residing at home in my wife's office. on our wall of achievement, but it doesn't pay for groceries. My degree doesn't momentarily provide any money. So it's an experience. I completed the requirements. I do more self-learning now than I did ever to get my college degree. And that comes from in here. That comes from my desire, like I'm sure that is in you, to learn more. You wouldn't be watching and listening to this YouTube right now, because you have a desire inside of you to learn more, to do more, to know more, to be more. College doesn't teach you how to be more, from my seat in the theater. So, if you're struggling with like going back to school, going back to college, getting a degree, an advanced degree, the question you got to ask yourself, is it going to give you more money? How soon is it going to give you more money? And there is a difference between a college education and self-education. The self-education makes you more money. And I'll leave you on this note. The self-education that I've embarked on, the road of self-education I've been on since college and after college, has gotten me now to where I am credit-wise. Shout out to my credit mentor, friend, Jamal Titus, and Lambo Drew of the Leverage Show. I now have an American Express Platinum. Thank you, guys. That didn't happen because of what I was taught in college. I didn't learn that in college. Now, I will give a shout out also to my economics professor, Back Row Economics 101 and 102, 101, Dr. Lowry, who was a Wall Street broker who was retired, who taught economics for the love of it. And I love from the first day of class that I'm here to teach you how to be rich. Now, he gave us the macroeconomic view, and I'll never forget it because I considered for a minute changing my major from hotel management to economics, but didn't follow through with it because of the teaching and the style and personality of Dr. Lowry. So shout out to you, Dr. Lowry from Shepherd College, 1983. So thanks for listening to me rant. Again, this is just my seat in the theater, my perspective from my seat in the theater. College is an amazing experience, but in my opinion, it means you can complete a long-term goal and that you've paid for it. It doesn't mean you're going to be rich. I have wonderful friends and associates I know who have college degrees, that work at colleges, that have worked at colleges. So you make that decision for yourself. Get yourself financially educated, and self-education is could be your best investment, self-education. With that being said, go Bucks! OH!